Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 22nd of February 1986, and the title is Spiritual Service, Altruistic Service. Today, the Father, the world benefactor of all souls, is seeing his server children who are his companions in service. From the beginning, server children have been companions of Bap Dada. Bap Dada has made children into instruments in an incognito way and a revealed way for world service until the end. In the beginning, Father Brahma and the Brahmin children became instruments for service in an incognito form. Now, the Shakti army and the Pandava army of server children are carrying out a task in front of the world in a visible way. Very good zeal and enthusiasm for service is visible in the majority of children. There has been love for service from the beginning, and that will remain till the end. Brahman life is a life of service. Brahmin souls cannot survive without service. The elevated method of protecting yourself from Maya and staying alive is service alone. Service also makes you yogyut. But which service? One is service of the mouth, the service of relating what you have heard. The other service is of speaking through your mind, to become an embodiment of the sweet words you have heard, to serve through your form. Altruistic service, service through the form of renunciation and tapasya. Altruistic service that is beyond limited desires. This is called godly service, spiritual service. The service of just serving through the mouth is called service simply to please oneself. In order to please everyone, service through the mind and through the mouth should take place at the same time. To serve with the mind means to serve through words while in the state of Manmanabhav. Today, Bap Dada was seeing both his right hand server children and his left hand server children. Both are servers, but there is a difference between the right and the left. The right hand is always an altruistic server. The left hand becomes an instrument for service with the desire of eating one limited fruit of service or another in this birth. That one is an incognito server, and the other is a server for name. He does service in a moment, and the next moment earns a name. Very good, very good. However, you do something now, and you instantly eat the fruit. You don't accumulate in your account. An incognito server means an altruistic server. One is an altruistic server, and the other is a server for name. Even though an incognito server remains incognito in name at the present time, he constantly remains full with the happiness of success. Some children think, I am doing everything, but my name is not mentioned, whereas the names of those who earn fame in service through external show are mentioned a great deal. However, it is not like that. The sound from the heart of those who earn an imperishable name altruistically reaches the heart. It cannot remain hidden. The sparkle of being a true server is definitely visible on his face and in his form. If a server for name earns his name here, then, although that was done for the future, he ate the fruit and finished it, and therefore didn't make the future elevated or imperishable. This is why Bab Dada has a complete record of all the servers. Continue to do service and do not think about earning a name. Think about accumulating. Claim a right to the imperishable fruit. You have come here for an imperishable inheritance. If you eat the fruit of service in a perishable period, then the right to an imperishable inheritance will be reduced. Therefore, remain an altruistic server who is free from perishable desires. Become a right hand and continue to move forward in service. There is greater importance in incognito donation and incognito service. Such a soul would always remain full within himself. He would be a carefree emperor and not be concerned about name or fame. He would be a carefree emperor in this. That is, he would always be seated on the throne of self-respect, not on a throne of limited respect. He is seated on the throne of self-respect and seated on the imperishable throne. He is seated on the throne of eternal and unending attainment. This is known as being a world benefactor server. Never move backwards in attaining success through having ordinary thoughts in the task of world service. Constantly attain success through renunciation and service, and continue to move forward. Do you understand? Who is called a server? So, are all of you servers? Any service that makes your stage fluctuate is not service. Some think that there is a lot of fluctuation in service. There are obstacles in service, and it is service that makes you free from obstacles. However, any service that takes on the form of an obstacle is not service. That would not be called true service. That would be called service only in name. True service is a true diamond. Just as the sparkle of a true diamond can never remain hidden, similarly, true servers are true diamonds. No matter how beautiful the sparkle of an artificial diamond may be, which one is valuable? It is the real diamond that has value. An artificial one doesn't have that value. True servers are invaluable jewels. A true server has value for many birds. Service only in name shows a temporary sparkle. Therefore, become a constant server and continue to benefit the world through service. Do you understand what the importance of service is? It is no less. Each one of you is a special server through your own individual specialty. Do not consider yourself to be any less than after doing something. Do not have any desire for name. Continue to surrender your service to world benefit. Generally, on the path of devotion, those who are incognito donors, charitable souls, always think of letting everything be for the benefit of everyone. They don't think that something should be for them or that they should receive the fruit. No, let everyone receive the fruit. They would be surrendered to serve everyone. They would not keep any desires for just the self. So serve everyone in this way. Continue to accumulate in the bank of benefit for everyone. What will you then all become? Altruistic servers. If no one asks about you now, they will ask about you for 2,500 years. If someone asks about you for one birth or for 2,500 years, which is greater? That is greater, is it not? Remain beyond limited thoughts. Become an unlimited server, a carefree emperor, seated on the Father's heart throne, and continue to celebrate in the happiness and pleasure of the confluence age. If any service makes you unhappy, then understand that that is not service. If anything makes you fluctuate or brings you into upheaval, then that is not service. Service is something that makes you fly. Service makes you an emperor of the land without sorrow. You are such servers, are you not? Carefree emperors, emperors of the land without sorrow. Furthermore, success itself follows such souls. They do not chase after success. Success always follows them. Acha, you are making plans for unlimited service, are you not? Plans made for unlimited service with an unlimited stage are easily successful. Double foreign brothers and sisters have made a plan in which they want to ask all souls for a donation of a few minutes of peace. Million minutes of peace appeal. This plan you have made for making the world a great donor is good, whether it is through compulsion or through love. They will let the sanskars of peace emerge for a short time. Even if they follow a program, at least the sanskars of peace do emerge, because the original religion of the soul is peace anyway. You are the children of the ocean of peace. You are also residents of the land of peace. So, even by bringing that out according to the program, that power of peace will continue to attract them. It is said that even if someone has tasted something sweet just once, then whether they receive something sweet or not, the taste of sweetness that they have had repeatedly pulls them. So, this too is like tasting the honey of peace. So, these sanskars of peace will automatically continue to remind them. Therefore, let there gradually be an awakening of peace in souls. This is also giving those souls a donation of peace, as well as making them into donors. The pure thought that all of you have is that souls should experience peace in whatever way possible. World peace will also be based on peace in souls, will it not? Nature elements also functions on the basis of the human being. The elements of nature will become peaceful when souls become aware of peace. Then it doesn't matter in what way they do that, but at least they will have then gone beyond peacelessness, and a minute's peace will continue to attract them time and time again. Therefore, you have made a good plan. This is like giving people a little oxygen and enabling them to take a breath of peace. They are, in fact, unconscious without the breath of peace. Therefore, this plan is like oxygen. Some are able to start breathing a little. Some are able to be revived with the oxygen. So, first of all, you all have to become peace houses all the time with zeal and enthusiasm and give rays of peace. Then, with the help of your rays of peace and with your thoughts of peace, they will think of doing that, and they will do that in any form. However, the vibrations of peace of all of you will pull them to the right method. This is also the way to show those who have lost hope a ray of hope. It is a means of creating hope in those who have become hopeless. As much as possible, to whatever extent anyone comes into contact with you, you definitely have to try to introduce them to soul conscious peace and peace of mind in a few words, because each one will definitely have their name added. Even if they do it through correspondence, they will come into connection with you, will they not? They would come into the list, would they not? So, as much as possible, try to clarify in a few words the meaning of peace. A soul can have that awakening in even a minute. Do you understand? All of you like the plan, do you not? Others simply do work just in name, whereas you do real work. Since you are the messengers of peace, this sound from the messengers of peace will echo everywhere, and the angels of peace will continue to be revealed. Simply discuss this amongst yourselves and find a word to be added to the word peace that seems different from other worldly things. People in the world use words such as peace march or peace, etc. So together with the word peace, let there be a special word which is universal, so that as soon as people hear it, they would feel that that is something different. Therefore, invent something. However, this is a good thing, for as long as this program continues, for that time, no matter what happens, you yourselves, at least, must not become peaceless or make others peaceless. You must not let go of peace. First of all, Brahmins have to tie this bracelet. Make this promise. Since you Brahmins are thinking of tying this bracelet on them, you will only be able to tie it on others when you first tie this bracelet on yourselves. What thought did all of you have for the Golden Jubilee? You had the thought that you would not become a problem. Did you not? Continue to underline this again and again. Let it not be that you become a problem and then say that you will not become an embodiment of problems. So, you would like to tie this bracelet, would you not? First of all is the self, then the world. The self is able to make an impact on the world. Acha, today it is the turn of Europe. Europe is also very big, is it not? To the extent that Europe is big, so do those from Europe also have a big heart? To the extent that there is expansion in Europe, so there is essence in service. Where did the spark of destruction emerge from? It emerged from Europe, did it not? So, just as the means of destruction emerged from Europe, similarly, for the task of establishment, special souls from Europe have to be revealed, just as bombs were initially prepared underground and then put to use. In the same way, such souls are being prepared who are at present incognito and underground. However, they are to be revealed and will continue to be revealed. Just as every country has its own specialty, so there too every place has its own specialty. The instruments from Europe will be useful for glorifying the name, just as the instruments of science have been useful, so too the instruments from Europe will be instrumental in spreading the sound. It will be Europe that will help in preparing the new world. Things from Europe are always strong. Everyone gives a lot of importance to things from Germany. So too, important souls who are instruments for service will continue to be revealed. Do you understand? Europe is no less. The curtain of revelation is now beginning to open. At the right time, you will come out. It is good that you have had very good expansion in a short time and created a very good creation. Now you are giving the water of sustenance to that creation and making it strong. Just as physical things from Europe are strong, so too souls from there will also be especially unshakable and immovable. They will be strong. You are making effort with love. Therefore, effort is not effort, but you have a very good love for service. Wherever there is love, obstacles that come immediately finish, and you will continue to receive success. In any case, if you look at the quality of total Europe, it is very good. Brahmins are also IPs. In any case, they are IPs. Therefore, make the instrument servers from Europe even stronger by giving them elevated sustenance filled with love and continue to bring them especially unto the field of service. The land is one that will bear fruit. Acha, you have the specialty that as soon as you belong to the Father, you begin to make others belong to the Father. You have good courage, and because of this courage, you have the gift that makes service centers continue to grow. Increase the quality and also the quantity. let there be a balance of the two. The beauty of quantity is different from the beauty of quality. Both are needed. If there is just quality but no quantity, then those who are doing service become tired. This is why both are useful with their own specialties. Both types of service are essential because 900,000 have to be created. Out of 900,000, how many have been created from the foreign lands? 5,000. Acha. At least the cycle of one kalpa has been completed. The foreign lands have the blessings of coming last and going fast. And so you have to go faster than Bharat because those from Bharat have to work hard to prepare the land. The land abroad is not barren. Here, those who have heard bad things first have to be made good again. There, they haven't heard anything bad. They haven't heard anything bad or wrong, and so they are very clean. Those from Bharat first have to clean their slate and then they have to write on it. According to the time, the foreign lands have the blessing of last so fast. So, how many hundred thousands will Europe prepare? Just as you have created this program of million minutes of peace, so too prepare a program to create subjects in the same way. Subjects can be created, can they not? If you can collect a million minutes, can you not prepare a million subjects? Baba is saying 100,000 less. He is only asking for 900,000. Do you understand what those from Europe have to do? Make preparations with a lot of force. Acha, double foreigners have double luck. In any case, everyone else only has a chance to listen to one Murli, whereas you have received a double chance. You saw the conference and also the Golden Jubilee. You also saw the senior dadis. You saw Ganga, Ganges, Jamuna, Godavari, Brahmaputra, etc. Four main rivers of India. You saw all the senior dadis, did you not? Take one specialty from each dadi as a gift, and those will be useful. Go with your apron filled with the gifts of specialties. The customs people will not stop you with these gifts. Acha, to the elevated souls who are constant world benefactors and true servers, instruments for world service, to the special souls who always attain the birthright of success, to the souls who are close and with their own form remind others of their own form, to those who always become altruistic servers in an unlimited way and fly in the flying stage, to the double light children, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Blessing, may you be a self-transformer who changes the negative into positive in a second with a powerful break. When you have negative, that is, wasteful thoughts, then the speed of those is very fast. At the time of a fast speed, you need to have the practice of bringing about transformation by applying a powerful brake. In any case, when you go up a mountain, the brakes are first checked. In order to create your elevated stage, increase the practice of applying a brake to your thoughts in a second. When you transform your thoughts and sanskars in a second from negative to positive, then the task of bringing about transformation of the world through self-transformation can be completed. Slogan: only those who use the elevated power of transformation of the self and others are true karma yogis. Om Shanti.